Hey everyone, Jesse with Intrix here, showcased a new advanced SEO audit. Many of you have used our free instant SEO audit available on our website, which is great. It gives you a great report card on a page for your website against a keyword, and you can take immediate action on those things. This is kind of the next step up. This is going to get a little bit more technical, getting into some more in-depth SEO areas. And what it's going to do is it's going to compile over 300 factors out there in a Google search for ranking factors and what your competition is doing against the top 100 websites that are ranking for whatever search term that we're looking for. In this case here on the spreadsheet that I'm showing you, the example that we used was Tesla.com, the electric car manufacturer, and we searched for electric cars. So what this is going to give us is over 300 factors that are the different ranking and correlated factors for why websites rank high in Google for that search term. And it's going to evaluate our website, in this case Tesla, against the top 100 competitors that are showing up for the search term right now, and it's real live data. So what we're seeing here on the roadmap spreadsheet is the match words. So these are words, the search word was electric car. The match words are all the other keywords, if you will, that are showing up in all the top competitors for this. So these are words we're going to want to be using on the website to gain rankings for electric cars on Tesla. Further down the first tab here on the spreadsheet, a lot of recommendations. Anything that's highlighted in yellow is kind of a quick win, something that should be pretty easy to do. For most of the stuff, you're not going to need any advanced, webmaster or web development skills. If you can log into your content management system, log into your WordPress website, you should be able to make these changes just editing the page. And if not, obviously, if you get stuck, an agency like ourselves can help you with something more in depth, or if you have somebody that's a current web developer or an SEO, they can help you too. But this should at least give you the roadmap on what needs to be done to start ranking with your competitors. So for example here, title has the word best in it. Add it one time in the title tag. So what the software has found is that when it does the search, a lot of the competitors that are ranking higher have the word best in their title tag. So it's recommending that you have the word best in your title tag. Search terms in the HTML tag. Search terms in the H1 tag. Again, search term for this is electric car. The match words or the keywords are all the other ones that are associated with it. So what this is saying here is you should have the word electric car in your H1 tag one time. So you can see there's the item over here on the left, and then it kind of quantifies it over here. Whether you need to add a certain number of characters or words, whatever it is in the spot, it's not only going to tell you what to do, but kind of the quantity or how much of it that you need to do for the particular instance. There's going to be a couple more tabs in the report that are super relevant. This is kind of like the summary, the roadmap. You're going to have basic tunings, which gets a little bit more in depth in the same topics. For example here, page size, word count. On the Tesla.com homepage, there's 176 words. You can see for a lot of the competitors, there's thousands of words. So in this case, it would need a lot more content. Now this is a little skewed because Tesla has a huge brand and everything else, but I wanted to pick a website for an example that everybody's pretty familiar with. Number of sentences, average words per sentence, and you can kind of see here where it's telling you this is what it's finding that the competitors are doing for those top 100 domains. Here's what your website is doing, and here's the recommended changes you should make to try to stay in line with them. Breaks it down: page size, meta tags, page title tuning, headings, navigation, content tuning, content formatting, images, and video, if you have video on your website. Now, some of these, like let's say if you didn't have any videos on your website and you didn't have the means or want to, if your competitors are having videos on their website, it would tell you this here and recommend that you would add one. If you want to skip that, you don't have to get an A in every single one of these. What this is just a report card, on where you're at versus where they are. The next tab is going to be intermediate tunings. Again, just kind of another step deeper, getting into the sentiment of the page. What's it about? Somebody looking for a service to hire, or is this a DIY service page, if you will? Kind of what are they there for? Keyword frequency, a lot of trust factors, the forms, ratings and reviews, open graph, authorship, kind of getting into some schema and some other stuff. This will get a little bit more technical in this intermediate area. If you can't handle this yourself, again, you can reach out to somebody who can, but this is still going to tell you what needs to be done so you can hold those people accountable. And there's some other tabs here as well. I'm not going to go through those to keep this video short, but you get an overview of the information that was searched, charts, kind of breaking down some of these to illustrate them in a little bit better way. The top words, where we got these match words from, how that's all associated with what's out there, keywords, LSI keywords, and so on. So it's a very, very powerful report, $97. What you can do is you can add 5 keywords. So on your website, what are the top 5 things you're trying to be found for? You'll get 5 versions of the spreadsheet, 1 for each of those keywords. And then you're off to the races. You can analyze it, see what you need to do. And again, if you follow at the very least, this first tab, this roadmap, that's going to kind of be a little cheat sheet for you on exactly what you should be tuning on your website to make some improvements. We've had some people that see results within 48 hours. Sometimes it can take maybe a week or 2. Really depends on how popular your website is, when it gets crawled by Google, when they're going to see the changes, and really your market competition in your geographic area and whatever your niche is. So if you're interested, if you took our free instant SEO audit and you like that, this is kind of a lot more horsepower behind it. And this is going to give you not only a scorecard, but also the actual recommendations on what you need to do technically to start ranking better and keep up with the Joneses in your niche and your market. So hopefully that helps. If you're interested, click the button below, $97, and pay through PayPal, and that's going to take you then to our next page, which was where you're going to fill out your information for what is your website, what are the keywords, and things like that. If you have any questions, obviously you can contact us. Otherwise, we're happy to do the audit for you.